Fahad Masood, who is an aviation specialist. He has also been a part of Pakistan's Air Force for nearly 15 years. He joins us now from Islamabad. Fahad, thanks so much for your time for us here at TRT World. So what happens next? Now the plane engine maker, that's Pratt and Whitney, they need to carry out the checks, right?
Yes. First and foremost, it's once again a problem with the engine, not with the aircraft. So all holds barred for the 787 MAX thing with Boeing. Pratt and Whitney is one of the most widely used engines worldwide. The variant here, Pratt and Whitney 4000, has had a trend which started off back in 2016 with the Korean Air, then the Japan Air in 2018, 2020, present time frame, same date, coincidentally, there are two incidents that have taken place. One in the same Colorado Bloomsfield area, and then took place in Measton Village, 747. Both, once again, Pratt and Whitney engines having an issue with regard to the low pressure turbine of the compressor blade, the first one that, as you've mentioned, the front.
So what's the significance? What's the significance of these fan blades when it comes to the plane's safety? And what does the metal fatigue mean in this context?
Yes, metal fatigue relates to cycles with regard to the operation. So operational cycles of the fan blade will directly relate to the fatigue itself. The results that can happen, this uncontained failure is one of the worst that could have taken place. There is a contained failure, the engine cowling, which is right abreast the low pressure first compressor section, ensures that nothing falls off. So the engine cowling falls off and everything falls out of the engine onto the ground, which results into catastrophe on the ground as well. People may lose their lives.
Exactly, and it's not going great for Boeing, crisis after crisis. What kind of an impact will this leave on Boeing as a brand? Can they come back from this?
Once again, as I've mentioned, it is for a layman to understand that it is Boeing, but it is not really Boeing. It's Pratt and Whitney, which has this fallible trend. But common man would really trade this to be Boeing of an error, but the reputation lost is challenging to regain, especially in the aviation industry. And as we've mentioned before, the 737 MAX incident really had a very negative impact on that one event. COVID, again, is going to generate a lot of negative effect as well. But Pratt & Whitney, I believe, has to look inwards. And I would also comment on the chairman, NTSB, Robert Sumwalt, who said it's probably metal fatigue. As an accident investigator, it would be too early to mention the reasons, but initial inspections result into the airworthiness directive that was given by NTSB relates to TAI inspections, thermal acoustic imaging, which will find out internal issues in the low pressure first compressor section blades as well.
Fahad Masood, thanks so much for that. He's an aviation specialist. Thanks so much for explaining all that to us here at TRT World.